Saturday, March 30th. Let's dive right in. Where were we at in the Army on the March? 24. Humble words and increased preparations are signs that the enemy is about to advance. Humble words and increased preparations. Violent language and driving forward as if to attack are signs that he will retreat, right? So giving bravado is actually feigned and he might retreat, but humble words and increased preparations are signs that he is about to advance because he's being humble, he's being generous, he's being quiet. So be wary of those who are kind because they are always on a mission, not to be bothered. Master Sun says in an alternate translation, those whose words are humble while they increase war preparations are going to advance. Those whose words are strong and who advance aggressively are going to retreat. Cao Cao says, if his emissaries come with humble words, send spies to observe him, and you will find that the enemy is increasing his preparations. Zheng Yu says, when emissaries come with strong words and their army also moves ahead, they want to threaten you, seeking to retreat. Wang Chi says, their words are strong and their posture is aggressive, so you won't think they are going to go away. So these are good. These are good reflections because how many times in your life have you pressed somebody only to have them not be defensive, but to be humble and then receptive, and then all of a sudden they flip the script on you or something similar happens? And also being wary of that within yourself, because if you can reverse that when you are needing to be humble and you're preparing, maybe it's time to not look so meek. It is okay to flex your intelligence, to flex your ability and your capabilities. So let's go over to March 30th out of the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. Reason in all things. Hurry to your own ruling reason, to the reason of the whole. Whole is capitalized. And to your neighbors, to your own mind to make it just, to the mind of the whole to remember your place in it, and to your neighbor's mind to learn whether it's ignorant or of sound knowledge, while recognizing it's like yours. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 9.22. If our lives are not ruled by reason, what are they ruled by? Impulse? Whim? Mimicry? Unthinking habit? As we examine our past behavior, it's sad how often we find this to be the case, that we were not acting consciously or deliberately, but instead by forces we did not bother to evaluate. It also happens that these are the instances that we're most likely to regret. So regret is a big deal. And right, because the older you are, the less regrets you want to have. And you inevitably, a life well lived is going to have regrets of different kinds. I don't think it's not, because there's so many options, there's so many things to do, there's so much of this world to see, there's so much to enjoy, there's so much to do, right? We were in a golden age of information, we are in a golden age of artwork, we're in a golden age of media, advertising, and prosperity, thanks to many factors. And so we may regret not taking a certain career choice or getting a certain degree in college or university, but what were we giving our whims away to at the time? The easy way out and things like that. And so you can't regret everything because life does happen, and the way that you respond is ultimately the true color of your character. And so those who continue to march forward are the ones who continue to have the least regrets, because at least they know that they never gave up.